Alrighty. Woo! Thank you to everyone who have subscribed and shared and viewed and commented to all our videos, because we hit 1,000 subscribers, which is a huge milestone for us. It's not that many when you compare to other dudes, but we started in March last year, so to hit 1,000 and to have you guys still watching, it's cool, man. So thank you very much for making 2018 a good start. Kicking off 2018, you know what I'm trying to say, you know? Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna cut this and then you'll see me next to this thing soon. Thank you very much. Thank you. Woo! Hello, welcome everybody. How are we doing? Quick update on the Corvette. If you guys haven't seen, there is no engine. There's nothing in the engine bay. We stripped it all out. Sky has the engine down at Pro Tune with Wayne. We just got our cam back from Calford Cam, so thank you very much to those guys down there for helping us out. What we're going to get onto today is, in the back of the trailer is the Drift Academy V8. Now it just needs a quick service, and one of the brake lines actually burst at the last Drift Academy, so I need to replace that and make sure everything else is all good. Hopefully power steering pump on this obviously is holding up alright, so I'll double check that, make sure all the fluids are good, and then chuck it back in the trailer. Doing a little bit of maintenance on the Dodge, but yeah, maybe we'll get onto the Corvette later on. I don't know, we'll see. So let's get into it. Alright, slight change in plan. We don't have a key for the V8. Luckily it is a kill switch, and I got one in my car back home, so I live about 5 minutes away, so I'm going to shoot home, grab the key, and then continue on my day. That's all I need. I got my key from my car back home. Hopefully this works. I'm pretty 99.9999999% sure they're all universal. These ones anyway. So we'll chuck it in, and I am super black, super dark. Whee! There we go. I'll chuck it in and see if it works. Hey yo, ho ho hey yo. Oh, get on the brake. Yeah, baby. If you can hear me, I'll warm this thing up. We'll drop the oil, have a look at the brakes. It's obviously got brake pressure, otherwise I'd be rolling down that hill right now into the workshop, but find out what the issue is with the brakes. There was a brake line problem or something like that, so we'll have a look into that and get this thing serviced. Whee! But all I need to do is get a new hose, pop the new one on, bleed up the system again, and then it'll be sweet and good to go for next Drift Academy, which will be cool beans. Whoa, sorry about that. It'll be super cool beans. The oil change is done. The oil change is done. Man, that really screwed up my thought of train. The oil change is done. All the fluids are done. The bolt check's done. Gave it a wash. It's done. I think I'll move on to the Corvette now. Just got to trace some lines, find out where they go. If we need them, cool, we'll keep them. If we don't need them, nah, get out of here. We'll take them off. Also some loom. There's a loom that goes off to the back. I don't know where it goes. I don't know what it's for, but I don't need it. So I got to find out where that goes and what it's for. Well, I don't really. I just need to get rid of it. So that's what I'm going to do now. Alrighty, so for the Corvette, the engine is almost ready to go back in. Like I said, we do have that cam from Calford, so Sky is going to go chuck that back in, put the engine back together, and then the next step is obviously dropping it in here. Now before we do that, there are a couple of things that we need to do. We need to trace some of these lines just to make sure that, one, we need them, because this car came with aircon and stuff like that, so some of these lines we might not need. Also, sorry if you can hear the rain. Also, there's still a loom, which may go to the gearbox or something, but we don't need it. So we're under the car, obviously. I'm trying to chase these lines here to see where they end up. They go behind the bow housing here. Now this is a transaxle, so it actually means that the gearbox is way back there somewhere. So as you can see, there's this plate that runs the whole way down. So this is that cover that's come off. You can see these lines coming through here. There's a lot of bolts that come out, obviously, for this plate. Do I only want to put half of them back? Of course. But I think I'm going to have to put them all back, unfortunately. So keep chasing these lines and go from there. I got under there with the trans lines. They run all the way down the back to the gearbox. So instead of pulling that apart and taking these cooling lines out, what I'm going to do, well, what I have done, is just disconnected it from these quick release bits here. We'll make up some new lines and then put a new cooler in to keep the transmission cool. So it's a lot easier than pulling the case apart up the back of the car, trying to either plug these up or whatever. Onto the bow housing. As you would have noticed just then, the bow housing's off. This is what it looks like, and this is the slave cylinder. So we do want to replace this. It looks to be in alright condition, but better to get a new one because we're getting a new clutch for it anyway, and then we'll keep that and the old clutch as a spare. So what we have achieved today is a good amount of stuff. I still need to figure out the fuel lines for this thing, but pretty much everything else is accounted for. Now we've got some news that the panels for this are on the way, so that's going to be cool. This and the GT86 are making huge progress. I might put up a photo of the GT86 in its current condition. So massive thank you to DKM. Kig out there has been working his little butt off, just working around the clock to not only help us but help other drifters get all their cars done, get new builds done. Massive thank you to you guys for putting us kind of up the front and getting it done pretty quickly. We only dropped it off last Monday, so they sent us through some photos. Front bash bar, rear bash bar, panels are on. Fuck, it looks good. Panels for this are going to be here soon, and then as soon as those panels are here, we will send this off to Kig. I don't know if he knows that yet, but thank you very much, Kig. I'm going to send this to you to get all those panels done, front and rear bash bar as well. We can put the engine in, get it rewired, done. Not really, but you know what I mean, like pretty close to done. So thank you to everyone who have liked, subscribed, commented, and yeah, massive thank you to everyone who helped us get to 1,000. So hopefully you guys still enjoyed us doing this stuff. Let us know what you want to see more of, and we'll try and keep you updated on this thing. That should be moving pretty quickly in the next couple of weeks, and the GT86. Man, it looks good. So yeah, until next time. Bye.